Okay, got the supercharger on the bench. Been fishing out fragments of shavings where it's been spinning around and tore up the little bit that's got in there. But I noticed now it's got jammed at one point. So I've just drained the oil. And now I'm going to take the cover off and see if I can see anything in the cogs. So again, it's one of those wish me luck moments. Oh. Ooh. Yeah.
So, talk me through it.
Oh, the supercharger, right.
Right.
So I just wanted you to see it whizzing around, see what it does. Here. And there. Look at that speed.
Wow.
So
Wonderful.
All feels good.
All right.
Sounds good as well. So
All
no,
good.
seems to be no problems.
Great.
So take this and bung it in there and build everything back up again. Tighten everything up, fill it with water, and then we can go for a test.
Good luck.
And hopefully all will be okay.
All
I
right.
can't figure out anything else. Just got to try and turn the engine over with a bit of a crank now and just make sure that there's no lumps in the engine. So
Okay.
I can't imagine it, but there was a lot of rattling going on.
So we'll
But
see.
definitely not there, and you've just heard, how good it is.
Yes.
So that's really great. And I got the new door thing to my door, so I should be able to. It's fitted now already. This is the new controller that arrived, and it's all plugged up and ready to go. So I shall test that later on. So maybe it could be a successful few days.
All right. Well done.
Excellent.
Excellent. Thank you very much for the tour.
Good. Yeah. So just need to put the bolts in there. And screw it down. So it's all pretty much sorted. And then I can. Oh, I need to put the clip on now. That's a big problem. If you forget, then you've got to rearrange this, take it off and redo this clip. So redo this clip. So let me do that, and then without forgetting. Okay, so I can get it sorted. Supercharger and the cap. It's all on. Just tightening up some clamps, and as you can see, these to do yet. This was so hard to get supercharger and the plenum to fit. Getting those bolts in. Those 4 unbelievable bolts there, 2 on this side and 2 on the other. Getting that to line up was really difficult. It took me 2 hours or something to get that done, but it's now tightened and got those to do. And yep, just putting these bolts in. And there we go. I'm getting these tightened up now so this doesn't move. Yep. So yes, just the thermostat housing that goes over this over here. So just a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't forget that one there. That's a stinker, that one. So anyway, throttle body on, everything else is done, and hopefully it won't be long now before we can have a test. So I found the wires that are at the cause of this dead door, and they are right inside. There's the there's the hole which the this loom fits onto, so that screws obviously into there, and in here the wires and the grommet that goes there. I can't get it out of there without cutting it, and I can't for the life of me get in under there in the behind the dash. There is just not enough room. There's this small gap in which the wires come through and nothing. So I don't know if they put the loom in there first or if so I think I'm going to have to cut a little slash in the sides here, bend the metal back to get the plug out, and I'll it really, there's a little metal tab there which it gets attached to. Now if that stays where it is, then it should all be fine. So yes, that's what I'll have to do. Yep. Okay. So with the Dremel. Oh, well, here is the moment. I'm trying to open this. I can cut it back a bit with the okay. This is just so drastic that I don't know any other way to sort this out. Okay, the little clip that I got didn't work. It was just sort of inadequate, really. Just hours wasted. Anyway, I've soldered the wires together. I'm going to heat these shrink pipes up over the connectors, and hopefully that will be all for the connecting stuff. So I'm going to double check all that, and then we'll turn it on and see if it's all working again. Okay, I've just been sorting out all this at the front now, getting this fixed back in nice and solid because it wasn't before, and these corroded water pipe connectors. So that goes up to the center. This comes off to this wiper here. This has been firm, just been getting this morning and making sure that that is nice and solid, and that as well. Okay, so that is all looking a lot better, all cleaned up, and a little bit of a rust inhibitor there just to make things sure they're okay. And yeah, it's all good. Door now, of course, opens and closes electrically, all working out. Very, very happy. Door electrics, window electrics, all sorted. And yep, sort that out later. And here's the front. Whatever you'd call it. The baffle at the front where the wipers sit. There we are. And just been reconditioning the rubber on the front, so that is all nice and neat. Yep. And yep, and then now we have the new arrival, the Super Sprint exhaust. Goes from the front end to the centre of the exhaust. So it was made up of other just pieces of tubing and connectors, and it didn't look great, and I needed to get the blowback correct. So I'll get that open, show you in a sec. Okay, under the car now, and looking at the changing the exhaust. Those are the new 300 cell cats, and it's this. I'm changing the this band down to the crossover there. It's just made up of like 5 or 6 pieces. It's got holes in it and it's blowing everywhere. So I'm about to take that off, and yep, put the new piece on, which is all one piece, Super Sprint. So there it is. It's good one piece, and it's just sticking out too low below the car. If you look here, you can see it's too low to the ground, so that's going to help bring it up. And yep, that's today's mission. Yep, this is the exhaust out, well, the front end anyway, and you can see there it's a one piece as opposed to 3 pieces there. 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. So it's much the compression is, back pressure is much better. It's fitting perfectly there in one piece. So I get everything underneath done. Exhaust almost sorted now. So yeah, there it is. It's all in now. The new yep, all looking good. It's good. Yep. Stainless steel. Secure now, and should sound great. Straight through to the back. Lovely. See, the clearance is a lot better, so I won't be catching on the driveway on the way in. So that is a much better. Yep, much better. Well, exhaust is on. New exhaust, stainless steel.
New exhaust, stainless steel, yes.
Just finished that job, so just driving it out onto the drive to see if everything's working okay.
Okay, so we'll just test drive it onto the drive now.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds good, he says.
Supercharger oil, heated supercharger oil has arrived from Powerhouse. So relatively simple. Just have to put this into the bottle and then draw up and take the plug off the supercharger face. Get hold of feed this in and then put the oil in and run about half full. So I don't want to run the car too much without salting. So it's very hard to get into the gap to take the screw out, so I can get the port open and feed the oil in. So I took this Allen key and I cut it down and attached the T30. So it's a T30 Allen or whatever they call that, and then I can get in between the gap and loosen off the nut. Okay, I just got the diffuser off because there was a little bit of the fender here at the back. It's as you can see, just done a fiberglass repair, and then I can bolt it back on. And centre bolt needs changing, needs to be moved across a little bit to allow it to fit. But anyway, that's today's task, and yep, let that dry and I'll drill it out and refit. Okay. Verandum, rear end. Okay, so I've fixed the hole that broke with some fiberglass, and putting 3 points in, 1, 2 and 3 points that will go into those holes there. So I'm just going to secure them with some resin or something, so that they I can just push them along and slot that in. So or maybe I'll put them in from there. I can't reach them from the back. That's the thing, though. They've got to be yeah, they've got to be secure. Okay, so that's what I'm up to at the moment. And taking off the tailpipes, and yeah, so we will go ahead with this, and I'm just going to secure everything now, and then it's another break there, so I will put a bit more fiberglass on there, secure that, and yeah, and we'll be fine. There it is. All in now. That took a good few hours to get it fairly good like that. And yep, diffuser is now on. It's not perfect, but it will definitely do for now. It's a good look. Cool. What I'm going to do is just now I've got the wheel off, let's see the exhaust and everything, I'm just going to de-rust this outer part of the brake pad. It's going to de-rust it, and then I've got some high temperature varnish, so I'm just going to bring this up back to a nice metallic surface, and then the high temperature varnish will keep it nice and shiny, because it's a shame you look through the wheels and there's this big black rusty band, so I might as well do that whilst I'm here. It's just a cosmetic thing, but yeah, we'll have a look. has got a larger aperture, so you can easily see this through the wheel. It's just a cosmetic thing, of course, but it all helps. The final result. Wheels at the rear of a large, obviously they're set out by 30 centimeters, so you can easily see this disc. I mean, it's worthwhile doing. Might seem a bit pretentious, but then it's just for that final great all-round look. can see the finished look, and all varnished now, so dry, nice, and yeah, that won't rust again, so that's good. Happy about that. Car is literally up in the air still until I get the exhaust done. So, yep, that is the next thing on the agenda. The exhaust is looking much better. I've got the flexi pipe on there, and all I need to do is to pull this back, and so I can get the what would you call it, the holding clamp fixed. It's just proud of the hole at the moment, so yep, that is okay for this side. I'll do the same next side, and yep, we should have a full nice exhaust. Okay.